Hi everyone, welcome back to my podcast. This week's topic is tips on letting go of anger and frustration.
Welcome to the Light, Hope, and Healing podcast, where we discuss why you have stress, anxiety, pain, illness, and how to heal from it. I am your host, Tracy Gohrick. My background is a healing coach, energy healer, spiritual mentor, intuitive, and channel.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my podcast. This week's topic is tips on letting go of anger and frustration. Now, this one came up the other day, and I had talked about it on one of my podcasts, but I was trying to record a video, and I even recorded the whole thing, and it was all messed up, and I was so frustrated. And I finally just screamed because I just couldn't take it anymore. So nobody was in the house, so nobody heard me scream, and I just screamed as loud as I could. And oh, did I feel better. So that made me think of okay, so there's tips for you to do when you are in anger and frustration. Because if you're holding it in, it is not going to do you good. And it's not going to do good for your health, your well-being, your stress, your anxiety. It's just going to amp all of that up. And it will, in the end, cause health problems if you continue to have that stress, So tips for letting go of anger and frustration. The first one, I would say, would be to journal. Just write it out. Let everything out that's running through your mind onto paper. Now, if you don't want anybody to see it, just get it out on the paper. Get it out of you and onto the paper, and then burn it so nobody has to see it. Okay? That way you feel free because you know it won't stay around. You can feel free to let everything out that you need to release. We've all been there. We all have things that come up that we don't want others to know about, right? We all have it. So just get it out. And if you don't want them to see it, burn it. Know you have that out, that it won't be sitting around, okay? The other one would be go for a walk. Move your body. More specifically, if you can, outside for a walk, because being out in nature is extra helpful than just to be moving your body. But if it's cold and you can't be outside for whatever reason, just move your body 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever it is, until you feel better. Also, when you're in anger and frustration, if it's with another individual, you want to take a step back until the anger comes down before you even discuss it, because otherwise that gets out of hand, right? You want to take a step back and don't react immediately. Take a step back, go to the other room, get off the phone, whatever it is, and come back to it later once you've cooled down and you have a clearer mind, because when you're in anger, your mind isn't clear. Then the other one you can do that's really good, like I said, is go scream. Even if it's into a pillow or get in your car and scream. I've done that. Or go out in nature and scream. Now, if you don't want people, because you don't want people to be scared when they hear the scream, like I said, I was in the house when I screamed and nobody was here, so that was good. I just let it rip, and it brought me back down to where I needed to be, rather than so worked up and so angry and frustrated that it didn't work. Then I was okay. We all get to that point where we're so frustrated. I sometimes feel like I want to, like when I'm having trouble with my phone or something, I just want to throw it through the window or the laptop, because I'm not electronics friendly, I guess you could say. And here I am taking on doing a podcast and a YouTube videos. And let me tell you, it's something that frustrates me so much, but when I can get through it, it's such a great feeling. When I can do it and do those things that frustrate me, it is such a great feeling. And then to remember that it's okay to make the mistakes. It's okay to not be perfect, right? Those are just a few other helpful tips on letting go of the frustration and anger, because that's what I needed to remind myself when I was angry the other day and frustrated, is like, it's okay. It's going to work out. You just need to try. You need to try. If you get angry and frustrated, yell, scream, whatever it is you need to do, take a walk, and it'll be okay. It'll release and you'll be okay. But you need to remember just to do something to release it out of your body, because you don't want to hold it in. All of our traumas and from the past are being held in our body, and that is causing our pain and illness. And if you don't release it, it's going to sit there, and it'll eventually cause you the pain, illness, stress, and anxiety. So you want to release it one way or another. That also, when you can release it, you tend to not be as angry because you're not holding on to that anger inside either. So release it and let it go. And if you're in a situation where you're not happy and you're always in anger, you want to take a step back and look at, why am I so angry? Because a lot of times when we're in anger, that is trauma, that's fear, it's showing up as anger. So when you have a lot of anger, have a look at it as to what it is. For me, as I'm sitting here talking about it, I think my anger and frustration is because I don't know how, it doesn't come to me easily to work these things, making the videos and the podcast. And I want to be able to do it, because I enjoy doing it so much. So there's something in my past that I need to look at. It's like, why does it make me angry? Because I can't, why, that it's more difficult, right? It's something that I have to work at, and it's so frustrating for me at times. So I need to sit back and take a look at that. It's something from my past where maybe I felt inadequate or something, and I will look at it and I'll let you know. But for you, it's the same thing. When something is there that's really making you angry and frustrated, take a look at it. That's another thing you need to do, because we're always being shown, whether it's physically, emotionally, mentally, on things we need to work on for ourselves, right? To help us heal. That's the beauty of our bodies. It's showing us, and our emotions, it's showing us what we need to work on. So that's what I have for today. If you want more, I have tons of videos and podcasts for you to watch or listen to. I also have links in the description below. If you want a healing meditation, just click on the free healing meditation and you'll get one in your email. So that's what I've got for today. Go do something you love. Every day, do something you love, something that lifts you up, bring you joy, whether it's sing, dance, run around the yard, paint, do pottery, whatever that brings you joy. Do at least one thing every day. Every day, do at least one thing of self-care, whether it's drink tea, Epsom salt bath, pray, meditate. Do at least one thing that's self-care for you. And then look for the good in everything. Look for the good in everything and in everyone. And when you see something in someone that stands out to them, say it to them. And finally, write 10 things you're grateful for. Do these things, and I promise you, you're going to see a difference in your life. So that's what I got for today. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Bye.